Hey guys, this is Jeremy with Gadgetel.com, here again with a little bit more information about the LG Esteem for Metro PCS. A viewer from the last video, the unboxing or the mock unboxing video, asked me to show the live wallpapers and the front-facing camera a little bit more. So, your wish is my command. I'm going to do just that. Now, to access the wallpapers on the LG Esteem, even though it has this custom LG interface over a traditional Android 2.3 Gingerbread, you still can access the wallpapers in the same way. Just it looks a little different. So you just do a long press on the screen, and then the little grid format comes up, and you have all these options of whether you want to put a widget on the screen, a shortcut on the screen, a folder on the screen, or wallpapers. So when you go over to wallpapers, what you see here are just static wallpapers that just look pretty and don't do anything. But if you touch on wallpapers, you have the option of picking pictures from your gallery or going to live wallpapers. So we're going to show the live wallpapers right now. There are 11 live wallpapers in all, and they are all of them you've seen on other Android devices. This is a very popular one. This is the Galaxy one. Samsung likes to show this off for the Galaxy phones, clearly. And here you have grass, which is grass blowing in the wind, and depending on what time of day it is, it either gets really dark like this, or you'll see the sun rise, or it'll just be really bright. No rain effects, I don't believe. And here's magic smoke, which also can change to different patterns. So this is just one of them. Then you can tap it, tap again, tap again, and you just pick whichever one floats your boat and go along with it. One of the other ones are all the different sound visualization live wallpapers that are available on this phone, and it just kind of just moves around in the background like that. This is maps. If you have your GPS location on, of course it'll just show you where you are. Let's see, Nexus. Now Nexus, I believe, was the very first live wallpaper that Google ever showed. I believe it debuted on the Nexus 1, which, when you think about it, not that long ago. In January 2010 at Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas, this phone was just the most amazing Android phone anyone has ever seen. It was like, oh my, this is Google's first phone, and everything moves. But yeah, since then, just about any Android phone that you can come across that has reasonable specs, you know, can have live wallpapers. And although I can't interact with it in this preview, I do believe that once you start tap, well, let's just set it real quick, just so I can see what it. When you tap it, you see how it just kind of goes, make a little cross like that. So you can just tap, 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 and it just does all that. So that's pretty neat. Okay, let's go back to the wallpapers, look at a little bit more. Polar clock. If you're into clocks that don't look like clocks but are clocks, then this will be something that you will like. You can also change some settings on here. You can show the seconds, vary your ring lengths, and you can change the color palette. I had it on pumpkin pie in honor of October and Halloween, but you can change it. Here's alien fruit salad. So that can be a fun way. You can show to someone, hey, guess what time it is, and completely blow their mind unless they look up here to see what time it is. Then the illusion is ruined. And here is spectrum, which is just some wavelengths. Let me just set this. I believe this one is also interactive. Yeah, you just tap that and it just woo woo woo, you know. And the next one, let's see, the VU meter, which is kind of like those really, if you were to go into a radio station or a recording booth back in the day, they had these little VU meters here. You know, they're digital now, but the little thing used to just move up and down. Had to work with one of those at a time. Here is the water with the little leaves on it, which is also interactive. If you were to set this as your wallpaper and tap, you'll have like a little ripple effect in the water. Let me just go to that. See that? Just makes like little ripples. So that's pretty neat. And I think we're coming down on one of the last ones. and waveform, which is very much just like Spectrum. Now these are the live wallpapers that are currently available on the Metro PCS preloaded, but they are not the only live wallpapers that you can have. You can go to the Android market and download more live wallpapers if you want. Some are free, some cost you a little bit of money. I haven't downloaded any of them on this phone, but if I can just move this right out of the way really quickly for and bring in the HTC Sensation, you can see some of the ones that I have downloaded. This one is just called Earthrot. All these were free, and right now this is the Globetrotter Homeworld, and it just rotates around, and you can choose to set different globes on there if you like. Let's see if I can go to that option. Maps. Yeah, I mean, look at all this stuff. You can do Omicron Persei 8, you know, that's a Futurama reference right there. You can do soccer balls, softballs. You can do the Death Star if you want, so that's pretty cool. Some more live wallpapers. You can look at, let's see, this was Super Mario. This is Mario Live wallpaper. That was also free. So Mario goes up, he jumps, he goes down, he comes back up, he's even bigger. He does the same thing over and over again. This one's Digital Rain, which matrixy. You can change some of the things on here. You can have it just be numbers, or you can have it be like digitized blocks that's coming down. You can do that. And this one, this was from the Beautiful Widgets application, which is not free, but it's been around for a long time, and it's just been constantly updated. And they have their own spin on the weather live wallpaper, which is kind of like the grass, but it's a little bit more advanced. And of course, there's your maps. So that's just some of the other live wallpaper that you can get. You just search for live wallpaper in the Android market, and it will pop right up. All right. So the second thing that I was going to show off by request is the front-facing camera, and yeah, let's just get right into that. Just pull up the let's pull up the camera here if we can find it. Where are you, camera? Here's the camera. Now by default it's going to be the rear camera here, and there's me. Hello, me. But if you tap this button up here, it switches over to the front camera, and which you can see my camera, and you can see me right there as well. Hello, me. You have to stare at my mug for a little bit here, so I can show you some of the options that you can go through. You have different quality settings. The highest, this is a 1.3 megapixel front-facing camera. But as you can see, you can choose the resolution if you want to be 1 megapixel VGA or QVGA, which is the lowest type of resolution. And you also lose a lot of the different functionalities as you would with the rear camera. For example, you have no options in scene mode, and you have no options in choosing ISO, and you can choose the white balance if you like. You can change the color effect, so you can make it negative, you can solarize it, sepia, make it mono, just turn it off altogether. And of course you can do the timer. You do not have the option of picking different shot modes. That's not supported. You cannot control the focus. You can control the image quality. Auto review is still there, shutter sound, tag location, storage, and all that stuff. So I just may do another video to show what the front-facing camera video looks like, because you can't take video with the front-facing camera. I really wouldn't recommend it for too many things, you know, because it's not that good of a resolution. You're better off using the rear camera, and the rear camera also has a flash on it, so if you wanted to illuminate a little bit of your subject, you can do that. I think you can do that. Let me confirm that really quick. I don't want to tell you that you can do something and it turns out that you can't do it. Yeah, so you can turn on. Oh, can you not? Well, let me just try to start a little recording here. Yeah, there you go. See, the light comes on like that. so you can have like a little bit of illumination going on. Delete, bring it back up, and back to the home screen. Yeah, so that was just a little look at the live wallpapers and the front-facing camera as requested on YouTube. And also you can do like a little pinch gesture to bring up the canvas. It's not a smooth transition, but it's a transition nonetheless. Yeah, so if you have any thing about the Metro PCS LG Esteem that you would like for me to show you, just go right ahead, do it like the last person did. Just ask me in the comments and I'll see it, and I will make the video for you and get it up as quickly as I can. So yeah, that's pretty much all. So until next time, this is Jeremy from Gadgetel.com, and I'll see you later.